9 more weeks until the Arc of Attrition.
Cornwall, the southwestern part of the United Kingdom. It is in this beautiful part of the world where my next UTMB adventure will take place. On the 25th of January, my buddy Johan and myself will start in the UTMB Arc of Attrition. We signed up for the 80 kilometers that comes with 2,300 meters of climbing and needs to be finished within 15.5 hours. The 80 kilometers follows the shoreline from the start in Port Gurno at 8:30 in the morning to the finish in Port Towan that needs to be reached no later than 12 o'clock midnight the same day. It's quite a challenge. This is the preparation.
So good morning. It is Saturday, 6 o'clock, and just left for a long run. But it's been raining a lot last week. Also, we had quite some snow, and now it's better. The sky is clear, I can see the stars. But the issue is that the surface of the path that I'm walking on, it's frozen. So going at a marvelous speed now of 8 minutes per kilometer, but hopefully that gets a little bit better. But at this moment I'm finding my way through ice and mud, and it should get better. So join me and have a look. So there's a Bambi in front of me. Hopefully you can see the ice. And I now can see that it is a Bambi. But the thing is, there's also wolves in the area. So every time I see these eyes looking at me on the edge of darkness, it scares the shit out of me. But anyway, this is a Bambi. This one's good. I think it's going to cross the little thing. There it is. You can see it. There it is. Beautiful. Bye bye, Bambi. So the first hour is done, and it feels like running on an ice skate track. It's whenever I try to speed up a little bit, see all these little mirrors on the road, which means that it is frozen again. So I did 7.5k in the first hour. But it's not about speed today. It's about time on feet. So if I look to my right, you can see the first signs of the sun coming up. So I think I've got around 20 minutes of darkness left, and then the world should be different. The reward of getting up early. It's a beauty. Another 10 minutes of twilight, and then man, it's beautiful. So it's been another 3 weeks already since Austria, and managed to get some decent training in. During the week, typically it is around 50 minutes to 1 hour 15 minutes that I do really easy basis runs, and the weekends are for the long runs. So 2 weeks ago did a really nice trail run, run forest run, caught up with some old friends again. It was really nice. 32 kilometers, I think. And have a look. So we started 31 kilometers. First 2 are done. And yeah, it's a great day, but it's dry. So we see how it goes. So we just passed the 16 kilometer mark, so it means that we're halfway, and it's still okay. Pace is quite high, heartbeat is also high, but let's see how long I can keep it up. So we just got past the last aid station, had some crackers, filled up the bottles, and 9 or 10 kilometers to go. Ja, die is net geweest. Van UTMB. So, kilometer 26, 4 to go, and we can keep up the pace. So, looks good towards the end. One little hill left, the rest is all flat. So, let's go to the finish. Maar je hebt last van de teen?
Ja, mijn kleine tenen aan de rechterkant.
Dus als je nu de keuze mag maken, dit of de 100 meter horde?
Nou, dan denk ik toch dit.
Okay.
Maar ik denk niet dat ik over die 100 meter horde heen kom. Dat niet.
Nu niet, nee. Maar doe.
We're on the home stretch. Picked up an old friend. Patrick, say hi.
Hi!
Met a new friend.
Hey.
And we're almost back. We can see the finish. 300 meters. And we all agree that it is the voices in our head that make us go slow. Because if the good things are there, then we can keep running. Hoppa!
Welkom weer!
Thanks, man.
Wel,
I did not really look at my heartbeat. Just went walking, felt how it went, and yeah, it turned out good. Was a quite fast one. What I also learned from that is that if you go all in, you need to recover. I think I'm still recovering from that one. But anyway, it was beautiful, beautiful environment and good kilometers. Last week I did another, I think, 28 kilometers. Like I said, I think I'm still recovering from that 32 kilometer trail run, because last week around kilometer 12 it really got into a struggle between the knee and the mind. I was actually close to calling my wife and ask her to pick me up. I kept on going for a couple of kilometers, and I think around kilometer 15 all of a sudden the knee was good again. So that's a good lessons learned as well. It may hurt, but it can change within a kilometer, in good and in bad. So that's something to keep in the back of my mind. Yeah, now this week, goal of today is to do at least 50. First 2 hours are done, and it was slippery. It was running on ice this morning, so now it gets better. This road is better, and yeah, let's see how we go. But I'm overall quite happy with what I'm doing. First one was a test to go all in. Last weekend was kind of a mental game with the knee. Turned out okay. And yeah, today another really long run in, and yeah, feels good. So let's keep on going. Goal of today, 50 kilometers. I think I'm going to change the plan a little bit. What I had in mind is to make a combination of the training of today and tomorrow. That would mean that I would have a little bit over 6 hours. I'm 3 hours in now, and it's hard. I'm not getting into a rhythm. Beginning was hard because it was slippery, and still I have frozen patches. So I decided to split the trainings up again. I'm going back to the original trainings plan of today, which is 5 hours. So I've got 3 done, 2 more to go. I stick to the end goal of where I want to finish, and that is in Groningen. So I'm going to finish there at the railway station, and then catch the train back home to Assen. And then tomorrow we have another day. So what I noticed over these last 3 weeks is that slowly the volume is increasing. Volume is now between 9 and 12 hours a week. Back-to-back runs in the weekend. I only have 1 day off, and I really need to pay attention to my sleep. Make sure I get those 8 hours in every night. Also really important to eat good, and though we more or less eat a lot of healthy food, could do a little bit better on fruit and stuff like that. So yeah, that will become more and more important, and I think that is also why it's getting harder today. I only had 6 hours of sleep last night, and should be okay. The rest of the week was good, but like I said, body is tired. So what I did last week is that I switched out one running training to a training on the bike, just to get the tension of the knees and the hips. I think that was good. I'm going to do that again this week. And yeah, but you notice when the volume goes up, taking care of yourself becomes more and more and more important. This is what I mean with the icy stretch. You can see that somebody's been here on the bike and they carved out a little bit of a well, a route, but the rest is really slippery at the moment. So 4 hours in, final hour has started, and I'm approaching the town of Groningen. So I'm going to need to be a little bit creative in order to fill up the last hour. But yeah, glad that I'm here, and glad that in 60 minutes time I can take it easy. So I'm 4.5 hours in, and you have these days where your heartbeat stays low, where the legs don't hurt, and where everything looks like it's going easy. Today had nothing of that. It was cold, it was slippery, and there was ice on the roads. After 3 hours, I was more or less fed up with it. Knee started hurting again. So a lot of negatives. If I take something of today, after the run of today, is that I'm happy that I showed the discipline to finish the 5 hours of training that were in the training schedule. Because yeah, not every day is a great training day, and on the days that are not so good, it is discipline that is helping you through. Unfortunately, today I had it, so I'm happy with that. I'm not going to talk about speed, because speed was irrelevant today. I'm going to finish with approximately 37 kilometers, 5 hours. And I'm happy because of the discipline. So with that said, thanks for today, and see you later.